Yo, yo, yo. What's up, golf fans, RotoBaller family, and lovers of long shots? You have now arrived at launching Longshots, of course, for the first leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs, the FedEx St. Jude Championship, held at TPC Southwind. It's going to be a scorcher in Memphis. We're going to try and hit some nuclear bombs in the first leg here of the FedEx Cup playoffs. I've got three players all over 75 to 1 this week. 70-man field, no cut, every player guaranteed, 72 holes. Here are three guys in under 5 minutes that I really love this week. Starting off, this guy's PGA Tour resume, if you throw out the two starts in Europe, has been astonishing over the last 6 to 8 starts, a couple of seconds. He's got a first at the John Deere Classic. He played pretty well last week, T12 at the Wyndham. I'm talking about Davis Thompson. Look at all this green. You see there, the John Deere gained 11 strokes, tee to green, 18 strokes total. Did pretty good at the Wyndham US Open, Bermuda grass at Pinehurst. T9 finish, Rocket Mortgage, T2 at Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Similar agronomy, grew up in South Carolina, played in the area, still one of those Sea Island Mafia guys right now in 75 to 1. Look, there's a lot of guys on the odds board. Like when I look at this sort of range, you've got a lot of players who are more established PGA Tour vets in terrible form. I'm talking about guys like Wyndham Clark, like Matt Fitzpatrick, like Jordan Spieth. I don't want to touch him. I'd rather take a young kid with a ton to prove, with zero course experience, but what he does have is confidence in his current swing. Look at how many strokes gained off the tee there. The green is absolutely jumping off the charts. A guy that hits above average fairways, above average ball speed, gaining strokes on approach. Categories you look for at TPC Southwind when the water is a heavy challenge. 11 holes, water comes into play. The primary defense is also the Bermuda rough. You got to hit fairways. The Zoysia is a significant advantage for anyone coming from those type of lies versus a 2.5-inch unpredictable Bermuda rough. Davis Thompson, first man on the card. I'm going to stick with another guy from a similar area who plays well on similar courses, also resides and is very familiar and accustomed to playing Bermuda grass, right around the same price on the odds board, 80 to 1. T2 2 years ago lost in a playoff to Wyndham to Will Zalatoris, if you remember correctly. Sepp Straka. You look at where Straka competes. Zurich, PGA National, where he won. These are courses where the defining feature is the risk and reward of taking on and challenging the water. That's exactly what this course brings into play. It shares similar strong suits to, I think, where he plays best. You look at an elevated event in the Memorial with the best players in the world, a T5 at the Charles Schwab. I think he's got Wells Fargo. These are big time events. He's not scared of anybody. He will not back down. 72% of fairways, highly accurate players off the tee, which is something that I'm favoring much more than power this week. Next week's a different story on this long shot segment, but for this week, TPC Southwind, I'm going accuracy over distance. I'm going Sepp Straka at 80 to 1. Both those players, by the way, Straka and Thompson, you can get 2 to 1 in a top 20 market. Here's a guy with a big top 20 price. I think I saw plus 375. He's as high as 150 to 1. Now, this is a true long shot. Look, I'm going to admit there's probably like a 40% chance that Scotty Scheffler wins this thing by 3. But if he doesn't, and you're looking to sort of siphon some value here, I think you can look at a player that gains a ton of fairways on the field. Top 5 in the field in terms of driving accuracy. You look at the comps that I made in terms of courses with a high water. The reason I like Sepp Straka, played awesome at PGA National. Well, who won there this year? How about my boy Austin Eckroat? Came back into form last week with a 6th-place finish at the Wyndham. You see there an extremely streaky putter. Kind of what you want out of a guy 150 to 1. Also, 6,300 in DFS is a favorable price. I mentioned that 4 to 1 price tag on a top 20 bet. There's only 70 guys in the field. You see here above average in ball speed, but this is what I'm really concerned about. That driving accuracy number for Eckroat, also in the high 70 percentile. 10% above tour average, going to suit him very well this week. Those are the three guys, and those are your long shots in Memphis. Do you really feel the way I feel about Davis Thompson, Sepp Straka, Austin Eckroat, Joe Idone coming to you on behalf of the entire RotoBaller team? It's been an absolute pleasure. 2 weeks left in the PGA Tour season. Happy to bring it for you each and every week here. Best of luck. Give this video a thumbs up and a like on the way out. And drop me a comment who your long shot pick to win the FedEx St. Jude is. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for checking out the video.